What's up YouTube, my name is Hughes and today I'm back with another tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you guys this reggaeton slash dancehall project, like a J Balvin type of beat. I made this yesterday, recorded some of my own guitar on that. I used a couple of tricks on it, I'm gonna show those as well. So let's get into my FL Studio. So first of all I'm gonna show you guys what I've made.
Drop another fire.
So that's what we're working with today. I'm gonna start off with the chords. These chords are really simple. It's just an E minor, and I'm not sure how you call this chord, but these ones are lowered and I got a E on top of that. So this is what you're hearing. And it just shows that simplicity is key. Two different chords, both repeated. Then on the effect chain, this one is really nice to show. So it was a very mono kind of sound. So as usual, I always use retro color to give it this more of realistic feel. And then I used Imager and I just made it way broader. So just let me put one on top so I can show you how it used to look like. So this is how it was. Very mono, still a bit wavy, but not really over the place. And this is how I made it. You see that there's a lot of more space, especially in the last two chords. So that really is important for your chords, to just image them well, because they will be the main structure of your beat. So keep that in mind, image your chords. Next to that, I got this sample from the Cashmere sample pack. It's just a vocal. Again, did some sidechaining on it, turned down the mix so that it isn't fully sidechanged, but it just gives this bounce. And then I used some EQing for the low end, put some reverb on there and got some delay on there, and then I filtered to cut the higher frequencies. So together we got this, and that's how we open the beat. So next to that, I took my guitar, it's right there, I'm not gonna show it because then I have to stand up. And I recorded this, I had to cut it because it was ridiculously off the grid. And this was just for the intro to set a vibe. Over to this melody. So to start the transition, I use this snap. So it gives this, it shows you that we're gonna get to the next part of the beat. And on the chords, I use Deep Blue Glitch, and it just did like this tape stop and puts it back on. So next to that we added some shakers just to show the guys what the tempo is, what the vibe we're getting, and I used this sweeper as transition. So what happened there is that I put the vocal one octave lower right here, so that the artist has more space to rap or sing. And then I did this transition with the double kick and double clap. And we get over to the beat part. So this is like the first verse. And so we got this clap. Simple pattern, just played with the velocity, make it more realistic. There's nothing on this effect chain. Then we got the kick, which again is a 4-4 kick, but I got some kicks in between with a lower velocity to get this rolling a bit better. And also we got, let's see, so we got a low tom, like in almost every afrobeat, which I layered with this kind of diminished sound. And of course we got this, like this wood block that's bent left to right to maintain this 4-4 beat. And then we got a flam. I call this I don't know how we should call this, so I call them flams. And yeah, I put that here, and it just makes the beat roll a bit better. And then for the hi-hats, it's just this simple 2-2-2-2-2 pattern. And since I put the swing on, I don't know, 37%, this ends up being a bit off the grid, which I think is very great because it makes this organic sound. So it sounds like this. And then I played with the velocity again. And for the impact, it's super important. You want to take your, especially your afrobeats to the next level, use transition effects, because this just gives this tint on your beats. That's really important. So I use this clap. So there's a lot of space for the artist here. So as you hear, in the second part I add another element so that the beat doesn't stay boring and it stays interesting. And then we get over to the hook, the drop, and yeah, I wanted to keep it a bit simple because I want to give a lot of space to the artist to create their own melodies. So I took the vocal sample, pitched it back to the normal octave I was starting with, and I introduced it with the lower octave. And then we got this drum fill, which is just cut up fill from my sample pack, which I don't know if it's ever gonna come out. And to let the artist know this is the hook, we've added some bass. Also, it's a patch that I made in Serum, which I maybe I'll ever drop a preset pack in Serum. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments. And it sounds like this. Really simple, and that's takes you to the hook. Still very important, I'm using these transition effects. It kind of lets people introduce to the next part of the beat. And then I close this hook off again with the snap. So for the other hooks I did exactly the same here. And so then actually this is copied twice, and then we get to this part, and I wanted to have this more of kind, instead of a hook I wanted to have a kind of a bridge. So I deleted most of the beat. I kept it simple. People can do a lot with this, no beat under it, just some claps. And again, to keep it important, to keep it interesting, I added the vocal lower and some hi-hats so that it wasn't the same for 2 bars long. And then I just copied this 2 times. People can or repeat the hook or just add this outro kind of hook or just a variation on the hook. And then I added this small outro. It's just and I did this volume automation with the master volume just to create a steady outro. And I think that was it, man. If you have any questions about this beat, if you want to ask me anything, drop a comment down below. Follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description. I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. I see a lot of people that are viewing my videos aren't subscribed, so help me out. It's free. Subscribe down here and leave a like on this videos, and I'll see you guys next time.